right. Welcome to another Tony Incomparable Rocco Rompamuro podcast show or show podcast. Uh, yeah, the same shit. Anyway, today we have a special guest, but we'll get to that in a second. Either Italians or Italian wannabes on this show.
Perfect.
He's definitely an Italian wannabe. This guy.
I can tell.
But we'll figure it out later. So hey, last week unfortunately we had a bit of a technical issue and we lost the video from the last podcast we did.
That's
We're
okay.
new at this, so but you had you drank like 9 or 10 different organic shots
Yeah.
and stuff. What happened? ¿Qué succes?
What happened? Holy shit, Tony! For 2 days after that, when I go home, I blow up. I explode inside. I thought to my stomach, it's like Lebanon. The bombs are going off of Syria. I had a cacarella, diarrhea. I go to the bathroom 14 times.
Really?
14.
Are you exaggerating?
No, 14. 7 plus 7, 14. Two
Right.
times, 2 days. 7 shit a day is 14.
No, but seriously.
Not counting the fart.
So yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
but was it painful? Hey, seriously.
I tell you, Tony, I sweat.
That's Pop Juice Bar. She came here. Victoria came here. That's a
Yeah.
great little restaurant, by the way, on Portland.
It's beautiful.
Everybody should go there. But anyway, she came with all these shots.
Yeah.
Aiden and I had just one, and it was like it fucked my stomach up. Like fucking serious. I had something with I don't know what the fuck was in it.
You had the
Maybe I told her. You know what I told her to do?
What are you told?
I told her put a little drop of the liquid X-Lax in yours.
Well,
One
Thanks,
drop
Tony.
of each. So, or what do they call it? So you go, and that's it.
oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, that was the fun part, but we unfortunately lost it, so we couldn't really. Maybe we'll have her back and we'll do it over.
Yeah, she's a very nice girl. She's smart, huh?
Yeah, very
She knows a lot of shenza, the food, the control, the diet, those kind of thing,
Yeah.
She just makes you shit all day.
Yeah, oh, that's okay.
I mean,
don't give a shit.
I don't know if we're giving
We
her
do give a
some
shit.
good
We
credit
actually
on this
give a
one.
shit.
Actually, now that you mention, I give a lot of shit for. But she's a very nice girl. She's very smart, beautiful too.
I feel like we might be putting her out of business, but
No, anyway,
No,
so
the restaurant, it's good. They make nice
good.
food there, eh, Tony? It's
yeah,
true,
the
eh?
food. If you want to eat like a fucking rabbit, that's where you go and be healthy.
Yeah.
But most people don't want to be healthy.
You know what
I
I heard
can be healthy. I
yesterday?
don't want to shit myself 7
Well,
times
first
a
of all,
day.
this is by
Who
the
this
way,
guy
this is
over here?
Drew
Who was that?
Weber.
Who?
It's Weber, okay?
Weber.
God damn it.
Whenever
Hey,
I
like
go,
at the barbecue.
that's it, like a Weber barbecue. The
Okay,
same fucking
no.
thing.
Weber
It's the
has
best,
2
eh?
B's.
Eh?
Weber
And
has
you know
2
what's
B's.
funny?
It's spelled like the
You
barbecue.
know what's funny?
Weber has 2 B's.
Oh, but
Weber
we-
has 2 B's.
Okay, but anyway, when I go to restaurants and
barbecue,
stuff,
though.
I give them a name. I always say, "What's your name for the reservation?" I go, "Mike Weber."
Is that your name on the barbecue
Yeah,
place?
it's
And he
almost-
says, I want to be Italian, but really the reality is
No.
you want to be like me.
"No, fuck, no chance."
You
I
want to
get
be more like me.
listen,
You tell people that your name is
Rock-
mine.
Rocco. I tell them when I don't want to be known. I tell them, "Yeah, I want to be like a fucking caker," because nobody gives a fuck
Yeah.
about
Oh,
cakers.
wait a minute. He doesn't look exactly like a caker to me. He looks like a combination platter, surf and turf.
That
I
would be
don't know.
correct.
So
That's
you
the
are
surfer-
server.
that's-
So
that's the-
what's your background? Where are you from? Like,
What's your backup?
My dad's from South Africa.
Where's South Africa? I used to go there play soccer.
Cape
Where?
Town.
Cape Town.
Cape Town.
Holy that's where Superman got his fucking suit. Cape Town.
No, that's
Yeah,
Batman
yeah.
too. Anyway,
That's
They,
Batman.
they
All of
shop
them.
at the same
yeah,
fucking
them.
place.
it's called
That's where
Cape
the- that's
Town
where the-
Capes,
that's where
superhero
Cape Town
cape
Capes.
store, right in
so
Cape
he's
Town.
okay. Go ahead.
Direct from the factory. Yeah, so.
Beautiful. So your dad is
Um,
from Cape Town.
My dad's from Cape Town. My mom's white with red hair and freckles. So
That's a nice.
my mom's white as toilet paper. She's
Yeah,
whiter
but
than the two
so
of you.
what the fuck does
But
that mean? Does that mean she comes from White Land? What does that mean? Where she comes
She's
from?
Canadian. Her parents are from England.
So
from White
she's
Town?
she's
So
from White Town.
Yeah, she's from White
In
Town.
South Johannesburg, they had a problem with whites and blacks back then.
What happened over there,
Well, don't you
Tony?
know? You were there. You were training over there,
I
weren't
was
you?
trained over there, but they take me to the mountain. I don't see what's going on in the social.
I think it was a little more than just Johannesburg. I think it was a countrywide
Yeah,
issue.
they had called it like apartment tide, or what do they call that thing?
Apartment hot. What would they call aparting?
See,
Aparting.
here's the thing. I think he
They had a
I think
party
he
over
They had a
there.
actually
big party over there.
he's pretending like he's joking, but I think he actually thinks it was called apartment tide.
It was called apartheid.
Apartment
There you go.
tide.
Apartment tide. Apartment with the tides.
Tide.
So the apartment was
Damn
on the
it,
beach.
Nelson
on
Mandela
the
is spinning
beach.
in his grave
How
listening
much
to
does
this right
it
now.
cost, buddy, for an apartment place in Cape Town over there?
You want a nice place or no?
No, I don't care. I need a place for training, for sleep. That's all.
I don't know. I'd have to check.
He doesn't know the price of
Anyway.
it.
Don't know.
Drew is a fitness guru.
Oh.
He's a trainer.
What?
He's a boxer. He actually, I work. He,
It's
What do
He
you like?
boxer?
He box. He's
I'm a
teaching me.
champion.
I know you're a champion, but he's teaching me how to box. He teaches me how to box. We train together.
This is true.
He's a very good trainer. Very knowledgeable.
believe so.
I enjoy working out with him.
What do you
So-
mean? Wait a minute.
We do lots of
I
training
enjoy
together.
working out with him.
Yeah, like
or you
as-
enjoy doing the training that he offers
That's what I'm saying. What do you
Oh,
think?
that's
I
different.
know he maybe I don't know which way, but I'm saying
Sometimes, Tony, you got to be careful how you use those words. Use your words correctly because sometimes it could be La 45.
he's
What
not.
if he's from La 45?
He is, I think, from La 45. I don't know, so,
wow.
like 45, but I don't know.
Well, watch.
Scoba Angulo for seguro.
Did you hear what he say? D.
I can never understand what
They
he's saying.
talk
'cause
dirty about you.
He's constantly mumbling.
He
He's-
likes to do.
mumble,
He
eh?
likes his favorite
old.
exercise is
Is?
squats. What does that fucking tell you? He likes to do squats
Tony
and lunges.
can do about 6 in a row now.
Doesn't
so,
matter.
So he's maybe 7 on a good day. Those
Hey,
crusty old dusty joints of
so,
his. So it's a
hey,
problem.
how did you
It's,
get started? Like, because you don't look fit, but how did you?
Oh,
what are you
I
doing?
don't. Oh, I don't.
What are you
I
doing
did-
wearing your?
I
What are you
don't-
doing wearing your trainers? And look at all the tattoos. We talked about tattoos the other couple of weeks.
But you can wash those off, Tony.
These ones you cannot. This guy
can't wash them off?
He's got
These ones you
fucking.
cannot.
He's
gotta
got
stay
them.
on?
He's got
These
them all
ones you
over his
cannot.
body. Anyway,
That's-
how did you get started with
How do you
your?
start with training?
I
Anyway?
started. I did a co-op in high school, and I didn't. The high school I went to, you could do a co-op for 2 credits, and you could do a co-op at some terrible job or something like that, or something that you didn't really want to do,
Yeah.
or you could. One of them was you could do a co-op at a gym. So you basically just went there and worked out for
Beautiful.
2.5, 3 hours, hung out and looked
nice.
at girls, and
Girls
you're,
get to
yeah, well, you're,
co-op
you're,
means co-op.
that's it, co-op, exactly. You're 15 years old, so you go to the gym and you stare at girls. Nothing really changes, but so I did that, and that's how
That
I
thing was
got
blocking his
my
face, so
start.
now you know.
You got
That's
to
fine.
put it
That's
nice.
fine.
eh?
That's
You got to
fine.
make a la faccia disorder.
But yeah,
Watch
that's
it,
how it
Taco.
started. So I started doing that, and then developed
you
developed a passion for it, and years later, I'm beating up on senior citizens like Tony here to keep them in shape.
Yeah.
So basically,
But hold on a sec.
Go ahead.
Tell the truth. You got to be honest here, because I'm giving you some props. Because if you don't, there are not too many guys my age that can kick ass like me.
There's
Okay,
not too many guys his age, period.
That's it.
But
See?
but but that being said,
Yeah.
yes, Tony, I'll give him credit. I'll give him a little timeout on the bashing his age, and he does do very, very well for
Yeah.
however old he is,
I'm
70,
fucking
80,
power. I got
whatever
the
he is.
fucking
But
power.
for however old he is, he does very well.
smash.
He's come a long way.
I smashed
He's
it.
mad. You teach him how's match.
Yeah.
Well, he's getting there. He can
Now-
throw a few shots.
Yeah.
He's not bad. Still gets hit in the face every now and then when he doesn't move out of the way.
Yep.
Tends to have an energy level. He can spar straight for about. I bet you we can get him up
minute.
to like a minute and a
max.
half.
It's hard. Fuck it.
He
You know
needs-
how it is. Rocco's a fucking boxer.
Oh, yeah, training. Yeah.
So how would you train Rocco if you
he
came to the
started,
gym? But he's a champ. Remember, you don't know him. You don't know his history really. He's the world champion boxer.
Everybody knows me.
Yeah.
Well, here's
Rocco
my question
Rompamuro.
though. Who would win right now?
He fucking kicked my ass. Are you fucking kidding? Blindfolded.
that's not true.
He beat me fucking blindfolded. He gave me one punch in the culiones. That's it.
But one time I take 564 punch in my eye. I was a fight in India against Pandir Singh. And all the judge on that fight, the cocksucker, they cheat. He punched me 564 times my eye. You know what I do?
What's
I
that?
blink with the other one.
That's
I'm
it.
not scared. And then I give him a couple of shots in Trelicugiona, in the balls. Because I have to try to bring his guard down.
They let
But
that
he
go.
not bring the guard down.
Nope.
First time I do the jabby on the top section. He don't want to bring the fucking guard down, so I smash him in the palle. The situation is going to change. How do you like a shot in you fucking non-bred Indian boy?
I mean, not to fucking box in India. This sounds a terrible
it
experience.
was
I kill
this-
everybody in India.
this shirt.
I had the 12 fights in one day in India.
Yep. It was
Top
like
fights.
UFC.
Tony
number-
was there.
I was there. It's like you remember UFC 1? You kept fighting.
Steady.
Tournament style.
Yeah, win, keep
Tournament
going.
style.
Doesn't matter. No weight classes. Everybody smash everything.
Smash is match.
Yeah,
This is fucking
they've still
crazy.
got some federations still do tournament style.
They do like the tournament. We got to go a couple places, make a couple of dollars.
I know, but you know
money.
what happens? Sometimes I get nervous. I get really
Why?
fucking like
What
I was on the airplane last night coming from Miami.
What happened?
And you know the fucking airplane coming from Miami at this time of the year? What do
Yeah.
you think it's full of?
Stupid people with hands.
and old fucking people.
They fart
really,
on the plane.
Oh,
too, eh?
fuck.
They stink, eh?
Hold on a second.
coincidentally,
It
you were
got
on
me
this
all
flight.
fucking frustrated, because there was a guy in front of me. I'm eating my Kit Kat chocolate bar, and I look at, and I'm going, "What the fuck? Who died here?" Remember that one?
Yeah, the
Who fucking
funeral
died
home,
here?
yeah.
Who di- And it's like farts and smells and shit and complaining and stink and so I get all nervous, I want to
Yeah.
fucking smash somebody.
Yeah, of course. Who is match?
Nobody. I had to I don't know. I just walked around. Everybody's 100 years old.
You can't match.
Did you realize you had just hadn't changed your diaper? Or
No, they haven't. Definitely, there were diapers on that fucking plane.
I believe so.
Definitely.
They told me about Miami.
So let me get this straight. You felt out of place around
Yeah,
100-year-old
hey,
people?
sure, man. These guys are fucking. I'm probably older than half the guys on the plane, but they look twice as old as me.
Yeah, because you know why? They
in
don't
fucking-
train it with Drew.
No,
That's true.
That's true.
That
and
is true.
another thing,
I don't
Drew,
know. I could tell you my hips, but ever since I started training, my fucking left hip is all fucked now.
Say it hurt or
hurts.
it's better. Hurt.
Hurts.
Yeah, you'd be dead if he stops training with me by now. So
you
yeah,
say?
you're alive and your
Yeah,
hip
I tried.
hurts.
It's
you're
true.
alive and your hip hurts, but let's face
It's
it, it's
true,
keeping
man.
you
I
alive.
love fucking training. I just wish I had more time to do it. I miss it. I love
You
it.
gotta
Tony,
make
you
that
can't-
time.
you
You've
It's
been
hard.
pretty consistent
Oh,
the last
not
little
really.
bit.
I
Like,
have-
I mean,
Last 2 months has been really bad because I've been this ice storm here fucked me up with the travel. This last
Sure.
ice storm. Airports were closed. It was a fucking disaster everywhere. You couldn't
Horrible.
move. Terrible.
Horrible.
And then some broad last night got sucked out of a fucking window. Apparently.
what?
Holy, talk about a blowjob.
Did you see that
Sucked out of a fucking window. What are you
Yeah,
talking
man.
about?
Something happened at the plane, and basically the cowling on the jet hit the window and sucked her out.
Half the body went out.
Wait,
Half
is
the
it-
body went out.
and
Can
then
you
they
imagine?
grab it by the beaver, they pull him back in.
Unfucking believable. No? So what?
Imagine like those windows are so small.
Yeah, but
What happened? She died.
what the? Yeah.
Was
she
this that
died.
Southwest flight? Did the
Yeah,
plane?
yeah,
It was the
yeah.
Southwest flight. They said something was wrong with the engine or
and
something
they
like that.
The cowling came off. It hit the window, shattered the window, and sucked his broad out.
Holy
That's bad luck, eh?
fuck!
That's what.
I
the
w- I
f-
was
I mean,
just
you know what I mean.
So wait, her body, half her body was
Yeah.
still in the plane, and
Yeah.
the other half just got. Oh shit!
if you go to liveleak.com, there's a plug. I'm sure it's going to be full footage of it.
That's fucking
Unedited.
That's
Oh,
crazy,
and what do
yeah.
you know that? Like, I mean, if you have bad luck, man, that's fucking bad luck. Let me tell you.
Oh, yeah, bad timing, too.
Do you see the pandemic? I don't want to call it pandemic, but what kept happening on these flights from Asia was old women were throwing coins in the jet engine coming from China because they thought it was fucking good luck and delaying all these fucking
I don't
planes.
know where the fuck you read that. I
But
don't
look
fucking hear that
look
shit.
it up. Look it up
What
right
do they-
now.
what
Look
do
it
they
up.
got
Look it up
fucking
right
power?
fucking now.
What
Look
fu-
it- it's for real.
I
Look
believe
it up right now.
I believe that planes made in China probably have power windows in them. So when you're flying at 30,000 feet, you can lower it so you can throw shit out of it. But I don't know.
When you're boarding the plane,
Why
when
the
you're
fuck
when
would
you're
you throw-
walking across, look it up right now. Woman throws change in jet engine. Woman
Yeah,
throws coins in jet
I
engine.
don't
Pull it
know.
up right now.
On the
I don't know.
tarmac.
On the tarmac when you're walking across the
Yeah,
tarmac
yeah,
because they thought
yeah.
it was lucky. It delayed the plane for like 9 hours.
It's not lucky.
Anyway, this poor girl gets sucked out. I don't know. And it would have been better on my plane. A few of those fuckers got
But,
sucked out of the plane.
hey, wait a minute. I still say something not clear. But this girl, did she be die or what happened over there on the
Wait,
plane?
last
On
night?
the- yeah.
Yeah, she died.
Oh, she died over there?
Sure.
I didn't read this in the newspaper.
Yeah,
the
she
morning.
died. And apparently there's like the blood was all along the fuselage.
That's a terrible.
Like a
I
paint
can't-
job.
I feel sorry for her.
Yeah.
They
what are you gonna
pictures of the
fucking
plane
do?
like that.
That's bad
Yeah.
timing. And bad
You think she went out legs first or upper body
No,
first?
What do you mean legs first? What the fuck? She's sitting a fucking upside
don't
down
know,
on
man.
the
It
seat.
sucked
What
her
the
through a
fuck
plane
are
when
you
you
talking
got
about?
He thought he give it a breach.
I didn't know if she's kicked
Breech
back.
birth.
her
Breech
legs
Oh,
first.
she was sitting on her fucking
You know,
head
I
on the
don't know,
chair.
She's kicked back. Her legs are
Holy
like that. They
shit.
fucking pull her out.
I got-
Anyway.
he's a trainer. He's not a
He
scientist. You
doesn't
can
know.
tell.
He's
eh?
not a- he's not a scientist. That's fucking for sure. Anyway, so yeah, Drew works as an independent. Anyway, so how would you train? How would you train Rocco? How would you train a champion if you had to train this guy? What do you think of his body makeup now? And you know,
Train him now? Train him back in the day?
what?
Train
Now?
him
You
now?
can't
What
train.
do
He
what do
trained you
want-
back in the day. What
Okay,
the fuck
well,
you talking about?
Well, it all depends on what he wants to do.
Well, before you even talk, I just want to remind you, my first trainer was Casa de Maro, so don't lose the control, eh?
The
Yeah.
great Customato.
The great Casa de Maro.
great Castamano.
And what's this special drink you got on the table? Kombucha, come cazzo è? What's
Kombucha.
Kulubuku.
Kombucha. So
He's like
to
he's
ba-
com-
to balance
He's
it.
fucking brainwashed
Come-
like every other
And to
fucking.
balance
Boko.
it, oh, see, Tony's a little old. He thinks this is witchcraft,
Fucking
but
brainwashed. He said,
it's-
here,
he's-
try
he
this
thinks-
juice. Pay $17 for this.
How much it
bottle
costs,
of
Tony?
shit.
$3.99.
$40.
It's
$40.
It's
$50?
Yeah,
$3.99. It's
I'm
$3.99.
not gonna pay $65
No,
for a drink.
fuck it. No way.
$3.99.
Maybe for 2
Tony's-
bottles.
$89 is
No, it's
crazy
too
for a
much.
drink.
It's like fucking gas. Is that $1.59 a liter?
At least.
It's fucking crazy.
Crazy.
Anyway, sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
You should be drinking some more green juice.
What the fuck
That's what-
for?
It's not, so it's kombucha with multi-green in it.
What the
So
fuck is
basically,
Hold on. What is kombucha?
so kombucha is essentially a fermented drink that creates natural probiotics. So when you take probiotics,
Not amateur biotics.
No.
no, no
this-
amateur biotics. There's
this is the
only
big difference.
There's only
Yeah,
the
well, yeah.
probiotics in this one.
If you don't have
So,
amateur, it doesn't work as
Doesn't
good.
work. You're right, Tony.
Yeah,
You
and
need
it's only
total gut
work.
health. You need total gut health. So total gut health is contributed to by pre and probiotics.
You give him, Tony, you drink this stuff?
No, I don't. I'm not brainwashed. I just drink a coffee. How much more probiotics do you
That's
want?
the best
Fucking
one,
3
Tony.
espressos,
The
you get
espresso.
fucking cleans everything out. You don't need to
Electricity.
drink this fucking shit.
Oh,
Pay
kombucha.
$26 a fucking bottle.
So, Drew, let me ask you a question. How many of these kind of kombucha you drinking yourself in the morning?
This is the only one I've had today. I haven't opened it yet.
Just the one
but
you're drinking.
I don't want to drink it every day, but I
No.
do like taking some
Why did
form
you
of
even
probiotics.
fucking bring it on this show?
So
Like,
that I
what-
don't fucking get thirsty. I'm not going to get up in the middle of the podcast and go.
bring a
Ma,
book-
Drew, didn't drink and give you...
See, I like to stay hydrated so that my face one day doesn't look like an old leather
Oh, I
baseball
gotta
glove
tell- I
like
hope
yours.
I'm
I
around-
want to stay a little bit.
I'm hoping around
One of us isn't going to try to
I
reverse
hope I'm
this.
around when he hits 50 fucking years old.
I don't know.
Because
he
he's, o-
makes
he's
it to
only
50.
he's only 22 years old right now.
If
Look,
he
he
make
already,
it to
You've made
50,
it.
I
Don't
know.
made it
He already
this
looks
far.
like he's been like through the ringer a couple of times, and he's not even fucking 30 yet.
Hey, you know what happened? Everybody has a young people that kind of, you have to understand, Tony, Young people, they like to talk, but, the young people, they has energy. That's not a bad thing.
No.
But I seen a couple of times young guys that will fight with the old guys, right? And they take a stance, and the old guy just go one jab, boom, and they go to sleep for
That's
40
right.
minutes.
40 minutes. It's like playing hockey. We had these guys. We had a hockey team.
Yeah.
We said, okay, let's put all the young guys under 25 on one team,
Yeah,
and all the guys, older guys, on another team.
okay.
Who do you fucking think won?
The older guys.
Of course, because these guys walking around trying to, they think they're fucking
Yeah.
great and this and that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we just let finesse, one puck over here, pass over there,
Huh.
scores.
Hey.
That's
Huh.
it, like a fucking machine.
There's no
These
eye
young
in-
guys, they have no
Yeah.
fucking idea. They don't think everything is like fast forward, full
That's
speed
right.
ahead. But they don't understand that you have to finesse shit.
That's correct. Which
understand?
brings me to the next point about the two bull. When I was in the countryside in Calabria, these two big bulls, they stand on top of the mountaintop. And on the bottom, there's a lot of young cows over there. So the young bull look to the old bull and he say, hey, Chicho, let's run down there and let's go bang one of those young cows. And the bull, Chicho, said to Nicole, listen to me. Why don't we walk down there and we bang all of them? Like a your hockey story.
See? The young guy would go down there, bang one, and then fucking fall asleep.
They're tired.
They're tired. That's it. Let me go bring some kombucha. To give
Kombucha.
me more
So-
power.
so-
Yeah.
Hey, this doesn't give you the power like this as each of the
See, I was going to ask
See,
you,
you
Drew.
know what? Tell them what would really help you with the
Drew,
Listen.
he's coming along okay. He's training not too bad, right?
He's doing okay.
That he take vitamins too. You give him vitamins?
No,
Let me tell you why
I
he's
drink
still
vitamin
strong.
water.
Try to get him to eat breakfast, let alone.
I know, but if you give him something that I use, and I'll explain to you how you're going to do. You, in Calabria, fanno le salsicce, the sausage in the oil, in Tralloggio, salsicce in Tralloggio. You have one salsicce every morning, gives you the fucking power, balance your shit every day, plus you get a nice and riboflavin, fucking Kita Murto, B16, B59, and
B52.
B52, fuck. Nice one,
Meanwhile,
Tony.
different airplanes and that's all right.
See, you-
and you eat lobster too,
On top of that.
like rock lobster.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so we drink this kombucha, and so kombucha. What else is in that
Kambuku.
shit?
This is literally just kombucha. It's water and kombucha.
You gotta talk in the mic. Eh?
water.
Can I
It's just
smell it,
water. It's
please?
just water and kombucha
Drew,
culture.
man,
so-
give me a little smell.
Try it.
I just,
Try it.
I don't want
Just
to
try
drink
it.
it. No. Oh, Christ, no. They touch my lip, I'm going to die.
He already
Oh,
had. I don't,
Try that. Try it.
No, I can't. That smells like fucking like the farts I smelled on the airplane
Oh,
last
that's
night.
terrible, Tony. It smells like
He's gonna drink it.
it smells like urine with apple cider vinegar
That's
inside.
it. Like La
but
I
Pichada.
shit.
I'm telling you, but it tastes good. It tastes good. Let's face it, beer doesn't smell good. Beer
No.
smells like shit.
I don't drink.
But
I don't drink beer. No
We don't
trainer,
drink it.
nobody who trains drinks beer.
Tony, we don't drink. We
No,
don't even
who the
drink
fuck?
it.
If you're a trainer, you don't drink fuck. You drink beer?
of course I drink beer.
No, you're
No,
not a fucking
you're
real
not a
trainer.
real trainer
You're
then,
not a real
Drew.
trainer.
Fuck you.
No
of
way.
course I drink beer.
No, you
No,
don't.
you
I should
can't,
be a
Drew.
fucking candidate for a beer sponsorship. How you can
Okay.
still have a six pack.
Hey, let me ask you something.
And drink beer at the same
I
time.
saw. Why do you jog when it's minus 2 degrees out without your shirt on? I saw you jogging up and down Wellington one
My
day.
question is,
Why do you-
what
I'm
were you
just
doing
curious.
while I was jogging
I was
shirtless?
actually
you
looking
seem,
out my window.
you seem to
looking
be
for
very
a
interested
customer.
when I.
Listen. My customer was walking by, and I see this guy jogging with his shirt on. It's like
That's
minus-
him?
minus 2. Well, sure, because there's no anonymity with this guy. He's got markings all over his body that you can tell. You know what I mean? Who it is? You don't have to look
Is
at
it
his
not cold?
face. It's all So anyway, I go, what the fuck, man? It's fucking minus 2. You're jogging without a shirt on. I don't know. What's up with that?
Well, for one,
What's up
If-
with that?
if-
What happened?
if you had two abilities, one,
You got to look at the TV. Don't look at me.
I'm not going to stare into the camera. That's
Why
why
not?
you look weird if you just
I don't know,
stare
take
into
your
the camera
shirt
the whole
off.
time. But here's the thing: if you could run further than a city block,
Yeah.
you would probably do so, right? And
I don't think so.
and
But anyway.
if you looked good
You know,
doing
you're-
it,
you're a show
you
off.
could.
You're a fucking-
Oh,
you're a
I'm sorry.
narcissist.
I'm sorry.
You're
You
a
think I'm the first
narcissist.
person to ever run with a shirt off?
first
Sir?
one
My
I
question
saw-
is, why are you so excited about the days that I run with no shirt off? You're in your
I am.
office window waiting for me to come
Oh,
home
yeah.
like a fucking
Don't
like a puppy.
Don't tell him, Rocco. Don't tell him.
I'm just saying.
Tell
I'm
him
just
what
saying.
to do,
You
not
seem
to
to
lose
be
control.
very, very interested in
Hey,
how
Drew.
often I run with no shirt on.
Calm down. No lose control.
Don't lose
Yeah,
control.
yeah,
You get all excited. Anyway, so this has we're still on this drink, but
Kombucha.
kombucha. What else is it? What else it says? Organic and raw. Says who?
So it's. What do you mean? Well,
How do you verify if that's organic?
How much it
or not?
cost?
$42.
well, you can
$42 and
you
it's
can
raw.
verify at the
Cook
bottom
it,
there.
fuck.
I know
gotta
you
cook it.
probably can't see that because it's very small, but it
Oh,
says
I see.
USDA certified organic. So
Wow. So
shit.
if you put a little stamp on that you can't see on the label, that means it's
hey,
real.
no, you can see it.
That's a
You
fucking-
can't
that's
see it.
Great,
I
great
can see
Okay.
it.
I can't
Drew,
see. Look,
tell me the truth.
I have to wear these. Let me see.
Look carefully, Tony.
Let me see.
Those are your
Mission.
glasses.
This says mission in a bottle,
Mission
not
number,
message in a bottle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember who did that song?
La police. La police.
Who did message in a bottle? See,
Message in a
Okay,
bottle.
then, come on.
Message in a bottle. Dun, dun. You know that song?
No, I don't.
Fuck. Anyway, in
message in telepathy.
1995, I started making organic raw. Okay, blah blah blah. Rep of food, suck you in, get brainwashed. Today the belief is stronger than ever that I am honored and humbled to be able. Yeah. As long as they cash the check, you're able.
Exactly.
Dave, GT Dave, doesn't even give his fucking real name. GT Dave.
You just
GT
said that you give a
founder.
fake name when you go to the keg. This guy can't give
I
a
wouldn't put
regular
my
name.
fake name on a product and get people.
Oh,
that
so
I'm
he like
trying to-
he
yeah.
so he, I get it. He thinks he's a Mustang GT with
Yeah,
the name of Dave.
Dave.
Ah,
GT
cornuto
GT Dave.
This is
slopato.
raw food. By the way, guess how many grams of fucking sugar in this thing?
How many
You think I'll give
grams?
you fucking
Tony.
diabetes? Huh? This has got 16 grams of sugar. Isn't that a lot, Drew?
Oh my God!
Depends. It's not added sugar.
I'm just
right?
saying it's got 16 grams of sugar.
Yeah, I mean.
How much carbohydration over there?
Carbohydration, it's got no it's got 5%.
5% of carbohydration?
Yeah.
That's too fucking high.
Nah.
Yeah, listen, when I do
Perfect.
bodybuilding with Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1972, we control the carbohydrate intake to about the 20 gram a day.
You know what happens when you drink too much of this stuff? You
fart.
Let's eat.
Let's eat.
Le Mans eats.
No, Le Mans pizza. That's
Yeah.
not good.
Is that how you got yours?
Le
Or?
Mans eats.
Oh, he took a shot at you, Tony.
That's okay. I
How
don't
did you
mind.
get yours?
You know, I don't
think,
drink this.
I think Drew
See,
thinks.
I think you should try it.
No,
try
I don't
it.
wanna try it.
It tastes great. Try it. Try it.
I don't like
Tony, have a drink.
No, thank you. Anyway, so this gives you Le Mans pizza.
No, too much steroid in there then.
Yeah, it's sugar. Sugar.
I don't drink sugar. We healthy
fucking-
people.
yeah.
We drink espresso
good.
coffee, 2
Shout out
spoons
to,
sugar.
shout out
Perfect.
to
The fucking
GT's.
best. And then when that espresso, when it gets like the syrup in the bottom.
Oh, beautiful, Tony.
That's
Oh my God, that's a real natural food.
Do you drink it out of those douchey little fucking cups too, or
why
what?
not?
Well,
It's a
they call
fucking
them
fun-
douche cup, eh?
douche. That's what they call them in Italian.
He used to
They call
drink
them
with
douche.
his hands before. Now he learned how to use
I
a glass.
I used to use a glass. I used to drink it right out of the fucking machine. I stick my head under it.
Oh yeah,
And,
like
stick my, and as soon as they press the button, I stick my head.
yeah,
it fucking
because-
burned my tongue, but it was fucking powerful.
Oh, I love it.
Hey, so
Yeah.
So Drew,
Yeah.
Anyway, what we were talking before you. I was talking about you taking your shirt off when you're
Jog,
Before you
jog
get-
up and down.
Before you got all
Minus
excited.
30 outside.
Look,
So
before you got all
listen, I
excited.
want to talk seriously something because Drew had a pretty serious event happen to him.
What happened, Drew?
Tell him
Talk.
about your dentist experience because that's a
Uh-oh.
very
Oh,
interesting.
All
Story.
right, yeah. I'll give the short form version of
Yeah,
it.
do a short film.
So-
This is not no joking. This is serious.
So I cracked a tooth, a molar, and I go to my regular dentist is in Bowmanville, so I didn't want to go all the way out
That's
there. A
the-
brand new dentist opened.
Bowmanville, that's
near-
where you went to jail, right?
Yeah.
Reformatory?
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly,
go ahead.
yeah,
Keep
yeah,
going.
He was
the
going
jail
to jail.
dentist.
He
yeah,
went
yeah.
to the jail
Yeah.
dentist.
So
anyway,
I didn't want to go back to the jail dentist. So I go to we'll just say for
Just
anonymity,
get- yeah.
anonymity's sake,
Yeah,
we'll
who
say a dentist that had just opened up near my place. So, anyways, they pull they say that the tooth shattered or something, blah 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 blah. So you got to pull it. So they pull the tooth. Make the long story short, make the wrong call on putting me on antibiotics. 2 days later, I'm in the hospital. 2 days after that, I'm in a medically induced coma. They put me. I'm in the ICU. They do 5 surgeries all on my neck, which is why I have these big, giant scars all through here.
That's a true.
Can you see
yeah, this look.
Oh, that's real.
yeah, man.
yeah. So
fucking serious.
they do.
No joke.
So anyway, so I basically go there, and then they put me. They have to put me in a medically induced coma. They put me on all these antibiotics. They do 5 different surgeries. They cut you open and go in and drain the abscess, and they leave these drains in there like these big Slurpee straws. So, I go to the hospital thinking, I don't know, they're going to give me something or maybe like have to do something minor with my neck. And I basically kind of wake up. What was 2016, Euro Cup or World Cup?
2000 Euro Cup, my
Euro
friend.
Cup? Euro Cup?
Yeah.
Euro
Yeah.
Cup. So I remember Euro Cup hadn't started yet. And I remember when I woke up that out of this coma, I remember hearing somebody walk through the hall and talking about somebody had lost already, blah, blah, blah. And that's when I put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, wait a minute, it hasn't even started yet. And then I put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, wait a minute, and I can't move. And when you're in a medically induced coma for that long, it basically erases your memory of what has gone on. Like those 2 days when you wake up are pretty sketchy, but it kind of erases the 2-3 days before they put you in this coma as well, right? So I come to find out that I've had 5 surgeries while I've been in this coma. I've got all these Slurpee straws hanging out of my neck, basically. They did all these different things to drain the abscesses out. I had 2 tubes stuck into the very bottom part of my neck here, hooked up to this thing called a Plurivac, which looks like it's like the size of a cereal box. And it's basically like a vacuum that's running to suck stuff out of your neck, I think. I mean, I'm not completely
Like electronic vampire, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like an electronic vampire. It's like an electronic leech that they stuck to you. So, because they thought the infection was going to go to my heart, and the infection was so severe, if it went to my heart would have pumped it all around my body, and they said that would have been toast. So the doctors actually said to my dad, they said if he wasn't young and in good shape, he'd be dead as a doornail because it's such an aggressive infection. They said that they called it this woman comes into the room and she says, I'm so-and-so from the infectious disease department. And that trips you out when you just wake up from it and you're like, what are you talking about? Where are you from? But these are people that basically just break down what type of infection you have. If you have if you stub your toe and get an infection and it's bad, they'll do a breakdown of what exactly it is so they know which antibiotics to use. But it sounds scary as shit when they tell you, from the infectious disease department. She called it the perfect storm of bacteria that went in. And basically when they pulled that tooth, because they didn't put me on antibiotics previously, beforehand, or right away, what happened was that infection spread like wildfire through my neck and all the way down. At one point in time, I was in the ICU. My neck was so swollen that my tongue was pushed out of my mouth. And I was intubated the whole time, too. So you got to remember, I'm not just like having a nice little nap. You've got a tube down your throat, hooked up to a breathing machine, the whole bit. You have all these different things stuck to you. So you're intubated. And I actually woke up twice while I was in this coma. Once during surgery and once before that I wasn't supposed to. Wow. And you kind of know something's going on. Like it was a bad gig. Lost 40 pounds while I was in the hospital.
Oh,
And
Yep.
he's like 130 pounds right now, soaking wet.
so correct, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So-
then
Now
how-
the
when
moral
they-
of the story is,
is-
brush your fucking teeth
And
once
do
a
the
day.
dental floss, too.
And use
the
dental
moral
floss.
of the story is don't, even if a brand new
Hey, you know
dentist opens up, go
You
to
know
your
what?
normal
You know
dentist
what?
because that
You know
back
what?
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus, it was
It's
terrible.
gonna be once he cashes the check, it's gonna be all good.
Oh, yeah, you're going to get a check for a lot of trouble,
Fuck,
right?
A lot of check.
Well, you know something, Drew?
That's what a
let me
friend
ask
of
you.
mine got hurt in a car
Who?
accident. Eh?
Who?
Is my friend Chuck. He's gonna be on this show. Believe
Who,
me.
Chuck?
Chuck. You know Chuck.
What's the last name? Wagon?
Chuck. Chuck. Anyway,
Wagon.
Chuck's wife was in an accident and got hit and rolled her car.
Here, roll it.
She rolled it.
Like a veal cutlet.
And she's had, she's been having problems, obviously.
guess
because,
so, yeah.
Like our friend Frank is an insurance private eye guy, but he'll
Oh,
tell
the
you.
guy that
Anyway,
stink,
I
he
said,
got caught.
Chuck, don't worry.
Frank.
Once she
That's-
cashes the check, all of the symptoms will go away. I guarantee you.
I
Don't
guarantee
worry
you're
about
right.
it.
Tony. Yeah.
Your headaches, his fucking nausea, dizziness. Don't worry. When you cash that $4 or $5 million check, no,
Yeah, all
no
of-
problem.
I got a client right now, actually today, who's having surgery on her shoulder, who got hit by a Domino's pizza driver just at the end of
that's nice.
just at the end of Niagara Street
Good.
here.
So she's
At
going to
least you
cash a
have a
big
nice-
fucking check too.
Let me ask a
because that's what
question,
people, the easy money. Nobody even wants to work anymore. They want to fucking cash the check, win the lottery, or like in
don't-
Brampton, cause car accidents. That's it. Cash the fucking insurance check.
Right away. That's the number one place for accident.
That's
claim
why the insurance
anyway.
is 4 times higher.
Bangladesh. They do
Bangladesh,
overseas.
yeah.
Would you still order from Domino's Pizza?
of course.
I never
I
ordered
mean,
to start
that's-
with.
I
Some
think,
damn
I
good
think was she
pizza.
on a bike?
It's-
Was she on a bike
She
or
was
walking?
on. She was on a bicycle.
I fucking hit
got
more. I fucking paid
smoked.
double for that fucking pizza.
She got smoked. She got smoked by a Domino's Pizza
fucking
driver.
right. If
but-
she's on the bike, I'd fucking pay double for that pizza. For every guy they take out on a bike, fucking double. No problem. These fuckers think they're driving around like they own the road down here,
Oh, yeah,
right?
especially
They
down
don't
here. It
look.
is,
They
yeah,
just go.
yeah.
I tell you, one guy spit on my car. I fucking drove. I chased him down.
chased him down,
I fucking
Tony?
chased him down.
You smashed him a couple
I
times?
went. I got him on the car. I got in my car. Fucking grabbed him right off the fucking bike. Shoom. You're gonna fucking wipe that spit. I'll fucking smash your head through this windshield. I told him.
Beautiful.
He goes, relax. I said, relax. Relax, all right, you fucking piece of shit.
After you do a
And
car wash.
These are
I had my-
alleged events, of
I
course.
had my
alleged
dash
events.
cam on too, so I have this all on my dash cam.
That's beautiful.
Allegedly, just
No, I could
allegedly.
fucking
before-
show it to you.
Let me
before
ask
you-
a question.
But no, before you
Drew,
get sued, but
I'm a
alleged.
little bit
spit on my-
confused with your story, though.
Oh, here we go.
You, at least you're alive. You got to thank God for that.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
one thing I don't understand. What do you mean induce it, the coma?
So basically,
How they do that, first of all?
they give
They
you
smash in the head.
yeah. They
Because
it's,
I used to work at the hospital a long time ago when I started boxing. And that's what was my job. Some people thought it was anesthesiology, but it was not. As
It's
much
kind
you
of
fucking
that
had,
same
you
thing.
sleep for 3 days, they do operazione.
And it saves a lot of money.
Oh,
Yeah.
a lot of money, yeah.
You don't
Tony,
have to cover. They come in, they pay you what? How much you get paid per smash?
$25 as
See?
match.
25 bucks a
Anesthesia
smash.
like 2,500.
That's
so the
excellent.
hospitals in Italy, they got smart. They
That's
said,
right.
you know what? This guy needs to go under for surgery. Just call Rocco. You
Right.
you fucking
Tony.
smash him in the head.
Do the mathematical calculation. $25 as match. I used to do about 8 match a day. 25, that's already $146. It's worth it, right?
Worth it.
My parking used to cost $300 at the hospital.
I know. And how would you smash a woman versus a man? Would you do? Is
The
it a
woman?
different technique?
No, as a woman, I don't punch.
What did you do?
First
Choke-
match
choke them?
for operation?
Yeah.
No. Just that little, the palm, this one?
Yeah.
On the temple, palm.
the open
That's it.
the open
Short
hand strike.
one, like
Open
a-
hand strike.
And that,
Short, ping.
how long would they be out if you ping them on the side of
If
the
I
head?
ping in the temple like
Yeah.
that, she sleep for about 4 days.
That's
4
it, right?
Yeah,
days.
but the guy after this match,
Yeah, hard, eh?
yeah, I have to leave my knuckle mark. The only thing you see is in the forehead.
Right.
Bam! He sleep
Forehead,
for
too.
a week.
A week.
So you can go to the cottage, come back, he's still
So
sleep.
did you charge just by smash or by how many days their sleep?
No, I charge a poor's match.
Right. Doesn't matter.
25
Unlimited
bu-
days.
Tony, $25 a match. I do 8 match a day. I told you.
No, but I mean, if you smash one guy and he sleeps for 3 days, is it more expensive to smash the guy who sleep for 5 days?
It's a good
Let
point.
me ask you. Let
a
me
good
tell
point.
You have to pre-order what kind of match you want. So the doctor called me up. He said, "Compare rock, yeah, questi." Doctor, hey, compare Nick, come here. He goes, "Listen, I got this very special surgery this morning. I need a matching." Okay, what time? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. God, he cut me 6 o'clock in the morning. So I drink my gallon espresso coffee. I jog to the hospital, 450 kilometers. I go down there.
At least.
And then I said, "How long does she need for surgery?" Well, he said, "I need you got at least 3 days."
it a boob job?
So I give a 3 days match. Bah!
What kind of surgery? The boob jobs?
No. She had to do She had to do a
frenia.
rejuvenation of
Oh,
the
la
vagina.
frenia,
there you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
They had
There
to
you go.
reduce.
And the culo, tolo culo.
Oh yeah, they
God,
got,
They
God
gotta
bless
come up,
that
they had
come
to
off a
surgery.
little
reduce
bit.
the mud flaps on the
Yeah,
vagina.
I don't know what you call it, but then they
The
gotta
mud. I saw one on a picture that had this tattoo that said "Keep on trucking" on it.
Oh,
That's how
really?
big the mud
Good
flaps
But anyway,
were.
when they do a surgery for this lady, they take off what they have to take off.
Yeah.
A new guy in the burn unit, he got new ears. I was happy. Anyway. Yeah, nice. You look sharp, eh?
Sharp, eh?
Shout out to the guy that invented
Hey,
that surgery.
I was at Barrett Jackson in Florida last.
What's Barrett Jackson?
The auction, the car auction.
Very jacketone.
Yeah.
What'd you buy?
I was at I've never this thing. You ever been to a live auction like this? This
Seen
is
on
like,
TV.
No,
Remember
I
when it was on
never
TV for like 12
my God,
hours?
I couldn't stand. I was in there. That's so like. You know,
Le muschi.
But
Yeah.
have you ever been to an Italian auction?
No, an Italian
Italy?
auction, no.
No.
Give me the car. And you hear the gun.
Ah, that's it. Sold.
Right away. As soon as you hear, okay, give it for $400.
There you go. So that's the Italian auction. But there was I was fucking crazy. But yeah, it's a crazy experience. But all these hot rod cars, like these old cars,
Oh, beautiful.
beautiful cars. But you know the problem?
What?
There were no young people in the audience buying
you
these
think?
cars. No, I was
Because
there.
they don't know the car.
So the thing is, so as an investment, these cars are going to go lower and lower because once these guys die off, none of the young guys like this fucker, these guys are not going to want to drive a '69 Z28, or
don't care.
'72 Hemi Cuda.
I wouldn't say that nobody would
No,
want to.
very few.
Because here's the thing.
So
how
it's
many of
gonna
those cars
lower
are just
the price.
trailered in? Like, how many of those are driven
No,
versus
no,
trailered in?
believe me, they're all driven there. There's
Driven,
no,
yeah?
oh yeah, except for the really high end ones like the Ferrari Dinos, all the exotics, right? But I looked at the audience and I go, holy shit, there's nobody here. And then only the Ferraris, Lambos, they were being bid by young guys. The old guys are all buying these fucking 42 Fords or 55 Thunderbirds but no. So when those guys die off, these younger generation aren't going to see the value in those cars, and they're going to plummet in price. That's what I see.
That's a very good point.
That's why I got a fucking
Comparitone, you're right. huh?
yeah, because
It's not part of the young people culture, see?
No.
Those car, Mustanga,
Yeah.
the Veal Cutlet Supreme 442. You know,
yeah,
remember
that's
the
a
Veal
fucking
Cutlet
beautiful.
Supreme?
The Veal
That was a
Cutlets.
fucking fast. My friend
Yeah.
Ignazio.
442.
442. You know how much horsepower? 445.
44 or 5, yeah.
Yeah, very fast. And then those cars are from that generation, see? So the guys wake up, they grow up with the generation, the car. The Veal Cutlet, the Mustanga, Grand Prix,
Corvette.
Duster, the Corvette, the Cazzo, the Fucking Bestia Chrysler,
Cuda.
Dart 44,
Yeah.
che te morto la fissa di mamma. And so they feel like a muscle car. They call it muscle car.
Yeah.
So for you, Drew, because you got a muscle and a tattoo, why don't you buy a fucking Mustang?
If I was going to get a muscle car, I'd do a '69 Charger. That would be the
See?
muscle. That
He
would be
knows
that
it,
would be
eh?
the muscle car I would go with. That
Yeah,
would be
that's a good one.
But here's the thing: do you see the Lambos and Ferraris and everything that you said the younger guys are buying out? Do you see those cars
No.
fetching a high price 40 years from now?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Because-
but aren't there way more?
Because I
weren't they
can tell you,
more
the
mass-produced,
car,
though?
the '72 Dino went for about $700,000 US, and this is the '83 BB512, which I used to have one, around $700,000 US. This car, when I sold mine, to give you a perspective, I thought I was making out like a bandit. I bought it for 75. I sold it for 95, and I said, "Holy shit, $20,000 return."
Oh.
That car today,
You making money on the car, Tony.
$20,000. Car, if I kept it today, I would make over $1 million Canadian on it. So that's the Ferraris are different, and the Ferraris are a different animal.
True, and the
But how
Volkswagen.
many
like
of
the
those cars
Volkswagen
were
Volkswagen
made
too.
versus
Like
the
my
ones that are made now?
Volkswagen, $5,000 I pay used.
Yeah.
If I sell them now, they're not even going to give me $1,000.
I know, but
Unless it was one of those ones from that Volkswagen scandal, then they have to give you
I
your
want to buy
full.
one of those.
They,
Where do I
then they
get
have
one
to
of
give
those
you
ones?
your full purchase price. You see in Detroit at the old Tiger
Okay. Yeah.
Stadium, they've got all those Volkswagens. just
yeah.
sitting there.
Anyway,
Are they say, yeah, can I buy one of those
what's
ones?
what's your favorite tattoo? We had a guy here that had an ice cream cone on his face. What was this called? What was that guy rapper that we talked about? He had an ice cream cone right on his face.
Yeah, I've seen that before though. A
Yeah.
different rapper that had that. I don't know.
Anyway, so what's the story with all your fucking tattoos everywhere?
There's not really a story behind too many. There's this one. I wouldn't say it's my favorite one, but
Says
that
fuck
one,
you.
But that one has more of a story behind
That's
it.
ignorant.
That's not direct to me what you have written on
Not-
it.
Because you're gonna smash
to
her or
you.
give you a smash.
You,
or what?
you just show me what you have, right?
Just showing you what I have.
because I'm a boxer, I lose control right away. You know.
just try to
Yeah,
stay calm.
totally,
Stay calm.
Sure.
Try to stay calm. But
So why
that's,
would you write "fuck you" on the palm of your hand?
Well, I think I got it when I was 19, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it actually covered up something else. But
Aiden's got a good point. Hey, fuck you.
What?
No, fuck you.
Well, that would be
You'd
upside,
stu-
it'd be
in
upside
Italian,
down.
You know what
It'd be
that
upside
means?
down.
Hold on. You know what that means?
What?
Stop.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Right? No, fuck you.
No, fuck you. If you put the no on the top,
That's-
it says, I never do it again.
I
no,
never
fuck
do-
you.
No, fuck you.
Okay,
Fuck you.
that's very
It's
cool.
like go for
Very cool.
coffee.
That's
So
very
what-
cool.
what-
fuck you.
Go fuck coffee, go
Yes,
fuck
yes.
Aldo.
Yeah.
Fuck Aldo or go fuck you.
That's right.
Very nice. Thank you for enlightening me on that. Anyways,
See, he
so-
wants to be Italian. He just say
But-
when he's getting banged up the ass, he's going like this.
Ooh, that's
Fuck
a
you.
dirty
No, fuck you. Anyway, go ahead.
all this guy's obsessed with is me shirtless, getting banged up the ass.
Well, I
like,
don't know.
God
I'm just
damn
saying,
it.
why would you write "fuck you" on the palm of your
Well,
hand?
if you shut up, I can tell you for a
Okay,
second.
go ahead.
So,
Go ahead, the drill.
Go ahead.
anyways, I used to, when I was 19, I had a nice sport bike, and I used to get pulled over all the time. I lived in a small little town called Bowmanville. I used to get pulled over all the time, sometimes for a reason, and a lot of times just not for a reason. So, what do they ask you when you get pulled over? What's the first thing they ask you?
Identification. Who are you? The fuck
That's
are you?
right. That's right. So they asked me. So I knew I couldn't just tell the guy to go, fuck himself. So 19, dumb, and a little too much bravado. But I got that because basically I would sit it on my hand and just pass my license and registration over
There
to
you
them
go.
like that.
Fucking-
That's good.
That's good. That's
It
genius.
worked.
Yeah,
No, but
that
see,
worked out
you
good.
think that would
That-
backfire. You think that would backfire though. But out of
Wait till you have a kid and you go, hey, look, I'm gonna hold my
That's it.
baby in a baby picture. It's gonna say "fuck you" on it. What a disaster.
yeah,
I'd
I'm
be-
gonna
I'd
make
be
sure
the-
that's part of the baby pictures.
Well,
Tony.
fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
and make
You
sure-
better put some
in,
fucking.
In fact, we're gonna get matching ones.
what are
me
you
and the
gonna do?
baby.
What are you gonna change it to? Frack you or fuck yourself?
No.
Add the words yourself beside it or what?
Myself.
I'll
You gotta
think-
put
I'll think of
my
something
cat,
nice.
It says you. You gotta
Hey,
say
hold
fuck.
up your hand.
Fuck you in the ass. I don't know.
that
That's what
works.
I'm gonna add. Yeah, in the ass at the bottom. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, that's a fucked up tattoo.
kinda
I
be-
would,
we-
go
you-
get some laser surgery. Get that thing removed, man.
Yeah,
What-
yeah.
I think so, Tony. If you go to the church, you have a baptismal for you.
Oh yeah, when you go.
There you're the priest, you hold your
priest,
baby
yeah,
in
he
the
goes,
arm, the
"Oh
priest,
my God."
Father, fuck you.
Hey, really? In the body of Christ? Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Holy
That's
shit.
horrible.
You can't even go. You're not Catholic, are you?
No, I'm not.
Fuck, no kidding. You gotta go for the communion. They're gonna fucking smash you in the head.
This match right
Did
away
I-
with the
I went-
chalice. Bow, bow, big
That's
at the
it.
goal.
Yeah,
Right. What mean fuck you? What? Fuck you.
Fuck
no, you fuck you.
You have to put your hands like this.
Yeah.
Bless me, Father, I have sinned in the body of Christ. And you put your hands, fuck you.
You know-
And then the priest goes, big at the goal.
Hey,
Might be
you
the
know
head of that
that,
guy's
you know
day.
that
You
my
go like a
friend,
fuck
hey,
you. And fuck you, the priest goes,
the
go by
priest,
your
you know
own.
the priest. I talk about priest. His friend went to the confession. He
Who
says,
is that?
"Forgive me. I cheated on my wife." And the priest goes, "Okay. In order for me to, you got to tell me who it is. Was it? Forget it. Anyway.
Okay,
so
go on.
Go on.
So what happened to you?
But
so
if you're,
fuck
what's
you
with the
over
what's
here.
with the fucking
What's
cross?
the other one
What's the
now?
cross on your hand there? What's that? If you're not religious.
Well, I'm not religious at all, but you can see like one side
I don't.
is all.
I don't give a shit about that. That's a mess. You can't
Well,
even see
I'm,
what that is.
I can't even
I'm trying to
recognize them.
explain
I
it.
want
To
to see your one.
Okay, see, so
Like this
if you
one
s-
on the top of your hand, you have two crosses.
Yeah,
Okay.
one with angel wings and one with like a demon wings. It just shows the balance of good and evil.
There's
in
no
life.
such thing as demon wings. Who made that fucking thing up? Demon wings.
But okay,
Diabolo.
Demons
like-
don't fly.
They don't
Bello.
fly.
Only
Bello.
angels fly.
Only
Capo.
angels fly. Where the fuck you got your fucking information wrong? Anyway, but that's okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So
What's the story
so
with the?
there's a one side
No,
is
on the
mostly
on your hands. On your
yeah.
hands.
I'm trying to fucking explain it to you. So basically, one side has all stuff that's good, and the other side has evil, which is the balance of life, good and evil. I think if you think that's a lot of people. I don't care what people believe. People are allowed to believe and worship whatever they want to worship,
Okay.
as long as you don't hate on anybody else.
All right.
But my take on it is balance of good and evil in the world. That's it.
Well, I disagree with you, my friend. You talk about the balance between the good and evil in the world. You understand? The balance of good and evil inside your fucking brain, not the fucking world, buddy.
Yep.
There's some evil shit out there.
There's no evil
There's
shit
some
out there.
evil
People make
shit
evil
out
shit
there.
out there.
There's some evil
Waterfall
shit out
is
there.
not evil. Fucking eagle is no evil. The fucking wolf is no evil. People is a fucking evil.
Yeah,
Capisci?
that's what I'm saying. There's a balance,
That's what
good
I
and
mean.
evil.
So don't look at the
Balance.
world. You're talking about yourself,
Balance is good
capo.
and- yeah, of
I'm a
course.
philosophia man.
Of
I'm
course.
not just a rock, fucking boxer. I'm a philosophia
And
man
let's-
too.
you can do. Yeah.
Like you're a trainer and you a barbecue at the same time. Fuck.
Yeah,
Trader
that's
and
right.
barbecue. And
It's
a damn
fucking
good
barbecue.
That's a damn good barbecue. too.
Yeah.
But you know, make a barbecue. No good man. If you can't make a barbecue, you can't get married.
I barbecue a couple
right,
times a
Tony?
week.
Yep.
If you make a nice barbecue,
And when
you
I'm
know
a
how to make
fucking
barbecue.
barbecuing, nobody can come around the barbecue.
Right,
I'm
Tony.
the fucking boss of the
What do
barbecue.
you
Chief
barbecue?
Ronnie. He's
I
the
fucking
chief.
barbecue
What's your
everything.
go-to? What's your go-to?
Everything. I do fucking everything. You name it. I fucking barbecue cats, rabbits,
Everything
fucking
you
name
find
it.
in the backyard. Yeah,
The
remember
backyard,
that time,
bird.
Tony?
Like I fucking found this robin the other day. I fucking put it on the barbecue. I thought I was bringing on that show Naked and Afraid.
Tony, you got to be careful. You better
Anyway.
watch yourself, Tony.
So
That's
you
not Naked and
you philosophy is like what can you tell about Drew here?
Well, Drew, I can already tell a little bit the
Let's see.
complication in your life with Drew.
Yeah, go ahead. He's gonna do what you're reading. This is no
This
joke.
is
This is
my-
Rocco
this
the
is my-
the
this is
reader.
My psychic
I can
reading.
tell a couple of things with Drew.
Tell me. Let me see.
First of all, you have one girlfriend?
Hey, what are we doing on the background?
it's a yes
searching?
or no-
That's
it's a
what
yes
we're
or no
doing.
question. Say
That's
yes
what
or
we're doing.
no.
I
Just
just
say
I
yes
just
or
want to
no.
hear the I just want to hear the reading
well, this
here.
is
Just
part
wanna-
of it.
I
I
just want
can
to hear the
tell
reading.
that you're the kind of person, you don't like to switch my plot of girl. You like to have one girl, you're faithful, you like for your style.
What?
I don't
tell
know
me
what
on the,
kind
tell
of
me on
girl
the
you
basis
like.
where you drawing what kind of girls do I like? Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't know what kind of girls you like, but you want to be, you want to have a couple of one chick is faithful to you, and be like your friend, tight, good friend. That's the kind of attitude you have. That's what tells me over the side of your face. Your nose tells me you're a little bit different from most people in the world. Your destinies are going to be a little bit different than other people.
That's why I like him. He's
Also,
different
your
person.
face to tell me
I can tell he's a different person.
he's,
Go ahead.
he's different, and you're a very honest person. I can
Straight
tell.
up.
Straight up.
I'm as straightforward as it gets.
You're
yeah.
not a bullshit guy like that. All your life is going to be good. But I'm going to tell you one more thing. You're training the people, but don't forget, you need training yourself. You might have to come to a Rocco school.
To get better. Hey, so what's your birthday? We'll do the number.
April 2nd.
Ooh, he's the day before me.
Okay, what number is
I'm
that?
April 3. So,
that-
what, you born 1996.
Nope.
I'm
Lower.
close. Lower than that?
Lower than that.
86.
Lower than that.
84.
No, he's not.
Higher than
He's
that.
30.
85.
Okay, 85. So
85.
let's see. April 4,
Okay.
April 2nd.
So,
2, that's 6.
okay. So 6, 1985 is a 10, 18, 23. So 6 and 5 is 11. It's a grand number. That's a
Two.
master number. So you are 2. That means your life, you dedicate yourself in collaboration, getting along and bringing the people together. That's what you like the most.
I would say that's fairly accurate. I enjoy spending my time
Listen,
talking
I
with
don't
people.
care if you say or not. That's the fucking truth. I don't need your verification.
Anyway,
I'm Rocco.
He's
He's a hard worker, eh?
He's an Aries.
Yeah, but Tony, he's
true.
also a very hard worker guy, eh? He's a very hard worker.
That is. You should see me kick the
He
shit out of
trained
Tony.
hard.
It's a
Tony,
tough-
can you
it's a
fight
tough-
this guy?
Well, we box, but you know, I'm.
You don't have a chance, Tony.
Well, I'm not.
too strong,
Yeah,
eh?
he is. Yeah.
Because you're young, that's why.
But if I smash, he doesn't let me smash him in the head. If I
Well,
smash
smash.
him in, no, they just have to smash in the shoulders and the butt. What
But
fun
Drew,
is that?
when Tony training you, you put a helmet on him or no?
No.
No, I just do mitt work with him. He's
Why don't you buy a Harley helmet, motorcycle helmet, and
that's
smash
it.
him? Bob?
I should.
Yeah.
But he's he's a little more fragile than you think.
But not the fragile is a different from a sensitive, okay? He's not fragile physically.
He's definitely
tough.
not sensitive. That's for sure.
He's a tough.
He's not sensitive.
He's tough, but he's very sharp.
like like an old piece of beef jerky.
Anyway,
Like a cold piece of beef jerky.
I can tell you right now.
He's making fun of you, Tony.
It's okay. I don't give a shit. You know, I don't. You know, there's nothing bothers me. You know, I'm way past
Except for
being bothered. When you're fucking,
arthritis
I
and-
bought my T-shirt in. You know what? I bought a T-shirt and I walked around yesterday in Miami. It said "Legend." That's all I have to say. How many people have the balls to wear a T-shirt called "Legend" on it? Anyway, you can fucking
Wow.
you can just say that's it is what it is. Anyway, you know what happened?
What happened, Tony?
What's Drew? This is an Italian themed show.
Okay.
What's your favorite Italian movie?
A favorite movie starring an
Oh,
Italian
fuck, here we
or
go.
Italian?
Here
You
we
think I watch Italian? I don't watch Italian
Your
movies.
favorite Italian
Come on,
themed
Drew.
movie?
You watch
Italian
The
theme
Godfather,
movie?
Goodfellas, Bronx Tale. Come
Yeah,
on, Raging
Casino,
Bull. Don't
no, you name
Casino.
it.
Don't fool around.
Casino. I'm a fan of. Sharon Stone in her prime, obviously.
Okay, so tell me the storyline of Casino.
Get a
What happened?
putana.
From what I remember, the storyline of Casino
So you don't remember
is
fuck all.
Hey.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me
From
the
what-
story.
from what- hey.
Casino. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not living 4 decades ago. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I've seen newer movies. I know that watching When Harry Met Sally was the last thing you saw in
No,
theaters, but
no.
I've seen a few
You
other.
Got Mail. It was You
I've
Got
seen-
Mail.
Oh, You
Sorry.
Got Mail. My mistake.
Jaws was my last fucking
I don't know.
movie.
Blazing Saddles was the very first movie I ever saw in the theater. Did you ever see Blazing Saddles?
Yeah. When he punched the horse.
Oh, then he's sitting around the campfire, they're eating beans, and the guy gets up, they all start farting.
Oh, yeah.
Or what in the wild, wild world of sports is going on over here? That was the fucking greatest movie of all time. It was the most racist fucking.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they went after everybody.
Mel
They had-
Brooks, yeah.
Mel Brooks. Holy shit. That movie today would never see the light of day. You should watch Blazing Saddles.
This is true.
Anyway, Casino. What's the storyline in Casino?
Gangsters in Vegas.
Gangsters in Vegas.
Gangsters in Vegas,
All
buddy.
right. So that's it. So
It's based on. I believe it's based on. Is it based on the Bugsy Siegel?
no, absolutely, no, it's not.
It's one of the.
Bugsy Siegel. It's not absolutely.
It was
not.
based on. It was based on the car
'Cause-
bombing in the
No,
convenience store parking
sorry.
lot. That was a real event
No,
in Vegas. That
no.
was based on the Las Vegas mob.
No,
That's a true.
That's true.
it's not fucking true. This movie was based in the 1960s. Bugsy Siegel started the first casino in the Flamingo in 1947.
Okay,
so
but
it's a long
I
fucking
got the
time.
guy's name wrong.
20
but
years difference.
The basis of the car bombing was the basis of the mob in Vegas.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's
Sharon
a pretty
Stone in
good.
her
It's a
prime.
pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
'cause-
Sharon Stone in
yeah,
her
it's a
prime.
pretty
Not
good.
mad at that.
Beautiful.
Casino's a pretty good movie. That's. But what's your favorite, Rocco? Your favorite movie? Italian movie?
My favorite movie,
Yeah,
The
Italian. movie.
Godfather.
Yeah.
And then Cinema Paradiso, I love it.
Yeah, that was a great flight.
Yeah, Il Postino, I love that
19
one.
Il Postino's good too. 1972, that movie.
Oh,
came
that's
out.
excellent. Eh?
Shit.
Stick him up. Eh?
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
That's
What
right.
A fucking line.
Remember? And then you hear him in the
The
bed.
fucking
eh?
horse's head in the bed.
Oh,
I love it.
yeah. That's my kind of
The
people. You
fucking
know.
swimming with the fishes.
Oh, yeah. Luca
He-
Brasi.
yeah.
Yeah.
How old were you when that movie came
I
out?
don't give a fuck. I was 10.
And that Goodfellas too. I love it.
Goodfellas, oh, yeah.
Especially when they go to the
Funny
place.
how? I'm funny. How am I fucking
Yeah.
funny? Or what other part?
I love the dinner when they go to the Tommy house. The mother cook up
Yeah,
everything
oh,
up at 3
shit,
o'clock in the
with the
morning.
fucking-
She
yeah.
make melanzane,
Oh,
carne
fucking
polpetta,
the
villa
best.
cotolette,
Hey, I'm gonna
rigatoni.
borrow this knife for a bit, okay? Ma, dear God.
Gotta cut off the paws, the paws.
hoof, yeah.
And then De Niro goes a hoof, yeah.
Oh man, oh man.
That's excellent. Those are guys.
You guys,
Sharpshooter.
you guys seen
acting, yeah.
any movies
Fucking
since the
great.
70s? They've been making. Yeah, okay,
Yeah, I've
good.
seen
All
one.
right.
I saw one. I was trying to watch one on the plane. If I couldn't, what movie was? Oh, I watched Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
Yeah, it's a great great sci-fi flick with.
Did you see the one with Gary Oldman when he played Churchill? The finest
I did. I
hour?
watched it
saw that one
watched it
too.
the other day.
Did you see that
Darkest
one?
Hour.
Darkest Hour.
He's,
Darkest Hour.
you know what?
Yeah, but Churchill. It make him look like he's a special guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a prick anyway.
Who was?
Churchill.
Made some
Why
good
was he a
calls though.
prick?
He
He
made
was a
some good
prick, eh?
calls.
They make him look like he's everybody
Well, of
love him.
course.
He's a nice fucking
But
guy.
why
You
was
know
he a
what?
prick?
He's a prick. He's a son of a bitch.
Why?
Because I know I don't like him.
But why?
Because I said so.
Okay.
I'm gonna smash him too.
You know,
If he comes back to life, I could kill him again.
you would, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like they like it's hard.
They
to,
make him look a glorification
Yeah.
like he's a very great politician.
I-
Those
but-
are stupid, ignorant.
They didn't though. They made him look. They made him look like most people hated him, but that he made some really good calls that prevented.
What call?
Those guys all fucking Mason
His
anyway.
call was to not
they're all
do peace
Freemasons.
talks
They're all
with,
Mason,
uh,
okay.
They're all
with the
Mason.
They
Germans.
don't
Do you know
put
what a
the
Freemason
bricks
is?
down.
A Freemason,
You know what he says?
like a Mason,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's a Mason?
like somebody who works with
Churchill
concrete.
is a fucking
Church?
Mason.
No, I mean the Illuminati. He's a Mason.
That's right.
He's a
The
fucking
royal
blue,
family,
blue
they're all
Somebody,
Mason.
somebody who works with
They never
masonry is
pick up a
also
fucking brick in their
Mason.
life.
Just so
Fuck
you know.
them, fuck
Just so you know.
them.
No, we're talking in reference to the masonries and not Mason guys that fucking lay bricks. You know.
Well, I
It's
know to show about Italians. I don't know. So.
Anyway,
This is an Italian show.
Show about
anyway.
Italians. I thought you might have.
what's the difference between an Italian and an Italian?
DI.
I fucking can't stand those guys in the U.S. Hey, are you Italian? No, you fucking degenerate.
That's because
I'm
that's
not a fuck-
Ireland. See?
I'm not
Ireland.
fucking Italian. I don't live in Italy. I don't come from Italy, you fucking
They're
degenerate.
stupid. They're ignorant. They're son of a
Ignorant.
bitch.
Fuck,
Yeah, but who's-
I don't eat
who started
Italian.
pronouncing it
Do you
like
like
that?
Italian food? Why did you go fuck yourself up the ass? How about that one?
Oh, yeah.
You fucking. Anyway, would you say you're a liberal or a left or a right? Like, what are your views?
It depends on which issue. I'm not all one side or all the other side, and I'm not a big guy. I'm not a big guy in politics. I think they're all turds,
No, but I
to
mean,
be honest with you. But
do you believe they that? Do you believe that? Do you believe the statement that liberals have the right to control other people's lives?
no,
You know.
no, I
How
don't
about
think so.
do you have the right to never hear others' opinions?
No, I listen. I'm
Hold
friends
on a
with
sec.
you. I hear a bunch of
Hey,
opinions.
You
I
know,
don't
you're
wanna
not, definitely
fucking
not a
hear about.
liberal because when you're offended, you don't give a shit who cares, right?
It takes a lot to really offend me. You can piss me off, but offend
And
me
you
to
don't
be
believe in
pretty
two
tough.
sets of rules, one's for you and one for everyone else.
Try not to.
Oh man, I guess I'm pissing a lot. I go to these conferences. I was in a conference in Miami, right? That's where I went for a conference, and
What kind of conference?
a tech conference, and there's a lot of fucking, I'm past this being politically correct, as you.
When were you ever?
So
politically
I'm
correct?
well. Earlier in my life I was very aware. Now I don't give a shit. I say what I feel. You don't like it? What the fuck? I got 20 good summers left.
What were
right?
the last 200 summers like, though? Were they good?
Awesome. And the first person to live to 150 has been born. Just wanted you to know that. Right. So anyway, so you said at the beginning they had to take 14 shits after you had those juices.
Yeah.
The feeling when you have to take a dump. How would you describe that?
Well, when your blue jeans are wet, you guys, too late already.
Wait, a regular dump or the kind of dump that he was taking? Because I
no.
feel like that's like a hand grenade going off in your pants when that happens. But
This is what peeing from when you pee from your bum.
yeah, it's not good.
That's different.
Here's the thing. Was
So
it
when
the
you go
same
for your
color coming out?
colonoscopy,
Oh,
did you
worse
ever go
than
for
that. I did colonoscopy a couple times.
Holy shit, they give you that shit and
Oh,
they have to
can't-
drink, and it's
oh,
like,
yeah, Tom.
that stuff is the worst. You don't know you will in about 20 years.
Uh,
You're
well,
gonna see drink
no,
this
no,
stuff.
no, here-
What? So they drink this stuff and they tell you can't, and you gotta
3 liter.
and you gotta drink this shit, and you're like, it's like what?
And you got to take a Dulcolax.
Oh my god. And you're fucking completely, you lose like fucking 5 pounds in one
yeah.
day. Like you're completely cleaned out. And then they stick that fucking camera up your ass.
Okay, well, here's the thing. You think that I don't know about it yet, but when I was in the hospital doing that
Yeah.
stint in there,
Yeah.
obviously I couldn't eat regular food. I had I was intubated, so they feed you through a tube in your nose called an NG tube. It's a nasogastric tube. So there's basically a bag full of like shitty protein shake, and it runs through a pump, and it pumps it into your nose
Yeah.
and down into your stomach. So let me tell you this: when you wake up after eating that for 14 days, being half out of it, eventually you got to shit. So when I woke up, sadly as it is, as a grown man, there's very few times that you will shit yourself many, many times in a week. And I woke
If
up.
you're flying on a plane from
Unless you're
Miami.
flying in a plane. So I shit. Not only did I shit myself, but as a grown man, I had to wear a diaper for 3 days
Ooh,
because I didn't have the strength to get up to go to the
that's
bathroom.
fucking good, man.
Let me tell you this: the
Holy
one time I had to
shit.
go so bad. I'm tapping on the
Did you have-
hospital bed.
Hey, did you have to? Did somebody come and wipe your ass like with diaper wipes? Like when you were a kid?
100%.
Oh,
100%. They
that's
did.
the best.
Now, here's the worst part of it was one time I was telling this nurse, I was like, "Nurse, I gotta go, because they gotta put like this pan underneath you. It's not the most glorious day of your life." Anyways, I wasn't able to hold it as long as she thought I could, so I shit myself, and this other nurse comes in, sees, she goes, "Oh my god, I gotta go get help." She comes back with 2 other young, cute nurses. So I'm sitting there
Yeah.
laying in my own shit myself,
Oh,
and
nice.
had to have 3 nurses clean me up as a grown man. So you think a colonoscopy's bad?
You're right.
That will humble the best of you.
Well,
That's the top story I heard all week.
I mean, where I golf, they have diaper receptacles.
Really?
So
No.
on the golf, you were there. On the golf, they put a new swimming pool. They charge us $5 million for it. And now they have when you have to go in, you have to take your fucking diaper off, so you don't go in the pool. These old guys with their diapers, they have to put them in the diaper receptacle.
Where's your
quit
golf
though.
course at the retirement home?
Well,
What the?
listen, man, that's the problem. You get old, you can't fucking control your bowels. You fucking shit. That's it. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but I mean,
You know?
could you golf someplace where
You
there's
wake
not
up, you're born
dinosaurs
wearing a
with-
diaper, and you die wearing a diaper.
I'm sure you can find a golf course where there's not
No,
people that are shitting in the pool, though.
No, why don't you do easy? You gotta have a nudist golf course. You golf with just the golf shoes and racket.
Well,
naked.
our friend Josh
So
Boney.
you walk a shit.
Hey,
it's
listen,
okay.
our friend Josh Boney used to occasionally just to tee off, and he said, "Okay, this is the tee off hole." So everybody used to tee off, pull their pants down around their ankles, and then drive. See who got the furthest with their dicks hanging out.
No, that's not nice. But I'm telling
What do you mean it's not nice?
if you're naked completely, you walk the course, You got your club in your hand.
They have naked golf
You
course.
take a shit.
They do have naked.
You
Yeah.
don't have to worry. You just
In,
grab shit while you walk.
in the Bahamas,
Shit while you
or in
walk,
the
you
Caribbean somewhere. You can golf. There's some courses you can golf naked.
Oh,
Trouble is, you thinking you're gonna golf naked and you're gonna maybe see, but you see like fucking. You'd rather put your clothes back on.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
the problem. It's like naked. Ever been to a
like
naked beach?
I'll never go there. No.
Why not?
No, I can't go there.
Why not?
It's not nice. You see a lot of stuff hanging around over there. It's not good.
You never go to
I don't
in
like
Europe,
hanging
in
around.
Italy or France. When
No,
you're
I don't go.
training?
I go beach where people dress up. I spend a lot of money for my bathing suit, and then I can't wear it. It's stupid. Cost $30.
That's it,
A
eh?
lot of old swinging wrinkly balls. Doesn't sound like a great place.
Yeah, it's not nice. Yeah, foreskin.
Doesn't sound like an
place.
awesome spot to be to honest with you.
Well, I think we're. How's it look up there? What's our time limit here?
we're wrapping up?
We're wrapping it up. I think. The good thing about. Oh yeah. I got one more thing I want to say. You're making fun of my senior citizen, so I got my bank statement the other day, and I had a $4 seniors rebate.
That's good.
I said, "What?" I went to the bank. I said, "I never want to see this on my fucking bank statement again. Keep the $4 or shove it up your ass.
Or
Don't fucking put the $4 bank statement."
I don't know why you think that way, Tony. It's, Or buy 2 spring rolls, one for you, one for me. You guys just have $2 each, a spring roll, and just snack.
We go to roll some there.
Yeah,
Start
we'll go roll some.
frying.
Start frying. We got no more chicken. That's it. The chicken's finished. Chicken.
But it's $4. I said for a senior, and it said seniors rebate. And in fact, I went to Barrett Jackson. I went to buy my tickets, and they said you get $10 off if you're 55. I said so. Do
That's
I look like
$14.
fucking 55 to you? Does that look like 55 to you? Is that why you're asking me if I'm 55? I want fucking to save $10 because you want to.
Did they give you $40 off since you're?
Yeah, but already,
250
see,
or what?
I don't understand this.
Jeez.
$10 over there, $4 over there is $14. So that's 2 spring roll, one chow mein. What's the problem? Have a snack.
I don't know. I just don't want to get old. For fuck's sake.
well,
But
you're
anyway,
not
it is
gonna
what
get
it is.
Hey, newsflash.
It is-
Too
I
late.
know, it's too late.
Too late, Ted. We're already in there.
Anyway, we don't have to agree on anything to be kind to one another. That's the
You're
bottom line.
absolutely right,
All
Tony.
So we can always, kindness is not related to being in agreement.
I totally agree with you.
So, all right, next show we're gonna have some our first Italian hockey agent. Go figure.
he's
And
dead.
He's an Italian wannabe hockey agent. This guy's the fucking worst. Wait till you meet this fucking cat. Anyway, Drew, it's nice to have you on the show.
great to be
You're
here.
champion, eh?
Great to
Number
be here.
one.
Happy to be here.
You drank your Camacho, kombucha,
Whole way through.
Combare.
Whole way through. I got to
Camacho.
piss hard too.
And,
That was-
Hector
you know,
Camacho, you
It
drink.
was nice to kind of chit chat. I mean,
was great to be here.
And
I
anyway,
enjoyed
we'll sign off to the next time. The Tony Incomparable Rocco Rompamuro show. We'll see you next time. Ciao.
Okay, ciao. I love you, nobody else.
All right.